Poly Toastmaster Anish.
10th May 1981, Mrs. Lorpen gave a loud scream in the labor room. After 10, there was a louder scream outside the labor room. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. That was Mr. Lorpen. I thought it was because of the hospital bill. But then my dad screamed because of me. I gave him the biggest shock of his life. As I was born handsome, but dark and hairy. My dad raised a small question to the doctor. Doctor, is this baby a boy or a bear? He gave all the credit to my beautiful mom, who missed to drink saffron milk once during that 9 months. Because there are less of South Indians here, let me tell you saffron milk. We South Indians feel that if you drink saffron milk, if a crow drinks saffron milk, the chicks would be swam. Let me tell you about my father. He is also dark and hairy. But poor chap missed the science class where they taught inheritance of genes. But my mom is a science graduate. She did not give ears to his silly talks, and he got into the mission of whitening Anish Lorpen. Before I was put to bath, I was treated as a prized salmon fish. You heard it right. Prized salmon fish. I was cleansed with sandalwood, marinated in turmeric paste, and literally fried in charcoal spa. I was the only baby in that area who got 5-time feed, 10-time bath in a day. Tea and coffee was taboo for me. Drinking milk every night was mandatory. I was conditioned in such a way on my wedding night when my wife offered a glass of milk, I drank in one single breath. As per custom, we are supposed to do 50-50. But then I told her that I missed that social science class where they thought sharing is caring. If this was mom's style of brightening, dad did not take a backseat. He set up a rule in the house. Both sons should not be seen outside the house same time. He didn't mean me and my brother. Son in the sky should not be out of the house. Any activity below the sun was prohibited for me in such a way that the word tan was completely banned. People in that locality used to really envy my texture. But then, there is always a side effect of not having sun exposure, which I realized at the time of my marriage. I sent my photo from Dubai to India. The girl saw the photo and she became blind, in love with me. But then, when we personally met, she regained her eyesight. And she rejected. With one single line. Anish, science does matter. I was seriously curious that day on dad and mom. And mom is, being a science graduate, she has all her logic. Anish, sunlight is needed for plants' growth, not your growth. You better blame your father who did not get a cycle for you at the right age. Well, guys, I had really painful experience in my life, and it was time for me to implement it in my personal life. Just like Senior Lorpen, I also give saffron milk to my wife in both the instances. The result was lovely, but not fair. I taught my daughters to ride cycle at the age of 4, but still their class teacher asked them to sit on the first bench for the obvious reason. Dear friends, we are in a society which believe that fair is lovely, but lovely need not be fair. I repeated this statement to my father before giving my child in his hand. And guess what his reply was? Anish, it seems your wife has given a miss to saffron milk. Over to the contestant.